Now, as the health care battle continues in the House, Democrats are pushing for the so-called slaughter solution. The plan, offered forth by Congresswoman Louise Slaughter, would get the health care legislation through the House without an actual recorded vote on the Senate-passed bill. Alabama Congressman Parker Griffith sponsored a resolution to require a vote, and he joins me now. That resolution did not get through.
We didn't make it. We lost it by maybe 15, 19 votes. But it showed how powerful the people are feeling about the disrespect shown by the slaughter rule.
Now, I mean, is the slaughter rule actually going to be employed? Will Democrats push this through without requiring their members to raise their hand and be recorded about how they feel on this matter?
I think that the Democratic leadership right now is in a desperate situation. I think that the promises being made are dubious, whether they'll be kept or not. I think they're prepared to throw anybody under the bus at this point in time for the sake of the bill. But the disrespect that's being shown to the American people, I think, is absolutely waves of bitterness and anger are out there in America.
Well, I must say that I am a journalist, and I believe that one of the things that we as journalists are supposed to do is to hold members of Congress accountable for their votes. It's going to be awful hard for us to do that if we don't know how these people voted. I'll let that statement stand without necessarily needing a comment from you, but I think a lot of people are going to be irritated if that happens.
The bitterness, you can cut the bitterness in the air out there. You can feel it, not only with the Tea Party movement that have done a superb job of focusing our attention on the democracy, but I believe that the Democratic leadership right now will do anything, commit anything to get this bill passed. I believe they truly believe that the means, whatever means, will justify the end.
Let me ask you, we were talking during the commercial break. You've just come from the floor of the House of Representatives, and you sort of have your finger on the pulse about what's going on there. As you look at your Democratic counterparts, do you think they have the votes?
I don't think they do have the votes. I believe that they've been double-crossed so many times by the Pelosi leadership. I think Obama has sent so many mixed messages. I think he's led them into the woods, hoping they couldn't find their way back out. And I think they're getting really concerned.
Well, you know, sometimes, I've seen it happen on many occasions, if you get really right up to the last moment and you count the numbers and you don't have them, you don't hold the vote.
You don't hold the vote.
Do you think that might happen?
I think it might happen. And
Really?
And I'll tell you something else. There are some good congresswomen and congressmen who are being asked to sacrifice their career. And it's a mistake for them to accept this sacrifice on the part of President Obama or Nancy Pelosi. It is a huge mistake. These are good people, and they're being pressured unmercifully right now. I saw it on the floor 20 minutes ago before I walked into this studio. I can see it on their faces. These are people I've known for over a year. And it's unfortunate, it's unfair, and what's so unfair about it is Obama doesn't hardly know their name. Nancy Pelosi doesn't hardly know their name. They're good for a vote, and once they cast that vote, it's will you love me tomorrow, and the answer's no.
Wow, that's pretty strong words. Congressman, thank you for joining. Parker Griffith from Alabama, the great state of Alabama. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
This is a Fox News alert. Representative Carol Maloney and other